March is Endometriosis Awareness Month. It's an issue that impacts 1 in 10 women around the world, and that includes former Fox 5 sports reporter and anchor Tabitha Lipkin. You might remember her. She's joining us live to share her story, and we're also joined in studio by Dr. Sanjay Agarwal, the director of the UC San Diego Center for Endometriosis Research and Treatment. Thank you both for being here this morning.
Thank you.
Hi, Tabitha. Good to see you. We're going to get to you in just a second, Tabitha. But, Doctor, I do want to start with you, because when we say endometriosis, what exactly are we talking about?
Yeah, Christina, what we're talking about is a very common problem. This disease affects 1 in 10 women, so 10% of women of reproductive age. And what endometriosis is the presence of the lining of the uterus outside the uterus. It probably gets there during periods where it goes down the tubes and deposits. And it affects about 1 in 10. It creates this inflammation. It's an estrogen-dependent disorder. Can cause a lot of symptoms, pain, and maybe difficulty with fertility.
Okay, and those are the two main things that I picked up. It was pain and possible infertility. And I want to bring Tabitha in now into this conversation because Tabitha, you had suspicions ever since you were in college that you might have endometriosis. So this is about a decade before you were diagnosed. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience and your story?
Yeah, my story and experience is obviously a little different because back in college, I was actually having some pain. And at the time, I remember my OB saying, you know, it could be endometriosis, but that's something that has to be confirmed through surgery. So eventually the pain kind of seemed to subside, and I thought, oh, you know, maybe I'm just, you know, I'm developing, I'm growing. It wasn't until I was in my 30s that I met an OB that was like, you show all of the signs and symptoms of endometriosis, would like to do laparoscopic surgery to confirm it. But this was during COVID, and so getting a surgery was really, really hard during that time. And it wasn't until I had a separate issue in which I had a cyst on an ovary. Now, these are different. It's like you're in a grocery store and these are two different aisles. Your ovary and your cervix are different. And I had an ovary explode, or I had a cyst on my ovary explode, and that caused them to need to do emergency surgery. And luckily, I had a team of doctors who were prepared and also understood my endometriosis potential diagnosis, and they were able to essentially take care of both problems at once when they opened me up. They did confirm that I did have endometriosis. They were able to burn that out, but, and I'm sure a doctor here can explain a little bit more, but unfortunately it can still return, which is another problem. So we've got a long journey ahead, especially because, you know, I just recently got married and my husband and I are looking forward to having kids of our own someday.
You know, and I remember this time, Doctor, Tabitha and I are friends. She used to work here at Fox 5, and I remember this time when she was in the hospital and how worried all of us were. And I know she mentioned that there were two separate issues here, but speaking specifically about endometriosis, it took her about a little more than a decade before she was even diagnosed. Can you, I mean, is this common among women who have endometriosis? You
know, Christina, Tabitha's story is unfortunately all too common. The average delay from the onset of pain symptoms to diagnosis is 6 to 12 years. And you know that men would not tolerate that delay in diagnosis. We would not tolerate pain for that long without a diagnosis. But so, women do this all the time.
Why is that? Is that, because she was saying, oh, maybe I'm just growing and developing. We just kind of, we're making excuses for ourselves.
So how do we address this, and why is this the case? Well, part of the delay is because women normalize it. Women think, oh, it's a part of being a woman. Parents sometimes say, mothers say, you know, I had painful periods, because endometriosis does run in families. And on the healthcare team, we don't ask. We don't ask. You know, our job description is to make a difference in the lives of our patients. And many are suffering pain from endometriosis, and we don't ask. And we know that 70 to 80% of pain is endometriosis.
You know, as you're speaking, we have a full screen up that people are seeing from home, and it says some of the symptoms, and this is why Tabitha had these suspicions, because some of the symptoms that you have, it is, you know, the heavy bleeding during your periods, there's backache and cramping, nausea, vomiting, pain, just all these symptoms that you're seeing here. And when you're a woman, when you have PMS symptoms, and these are monthly symptoms, you tend to think this is, oh, I'm having a bad case of it this month.
Right. Pain with periods is classic.
Right.
And if it's causing you to take treatment, if it's causing you to miss schooling or work, if it's interfering with relationships because of the pain with sexual functioning, you need to seek help. You know, this is not normal. And really the goal is not always to make the precise diagnosis, but to improve the quality of life.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So even if you haven't done a surgical diagnosis, more and more people around the world are just saying, you know what, 80% this is endometriosis, let's just go on and treat it. Let's make your life better.
Okay. And now she says that when she had to undergo emergency surgery for something completely different, but then they were able to confirm at that point that she did have endometriosis. She says they burned it off. Is that the only treatment that there is?
Yes, so management of endometriosis is basically in 3 different groups. Surgery is the most invasive, most risky, and sometimes we need it, but it should be held as a last resort once you've made the diagnosis. Because surgery doesn't cure endometriosis, you can't treat all the lesions because you can't see all the lesions, some can be microscopic, so there are some limitations. Then there are medical options, a variety of medical options, and the medical options are improving all the time. Then thirdly, there's a complementary group of options. Nutrition. We've just completed a study showing that nutrition can make a huge impact on pain in endometriosis. Acupuncture. Some patients find acupuncture helpful. Psychology. You know, anyone that's been in pain for a long time is going to be traumatized, right? And so mental health is critical to the long-term management of endometriosis.
And I want to get back to you with your key takeaways before I end this interview. But Tabitha, let me just ask you one more question before we let you go. Thank you so much for joining us, by the way, this morning. But like you mentioned, you want to be able to start a family one day. Even though they have treated your endometriosis, there is this possibility that doctors have told you that it could return. So what are you doing now? Are you seeing a doctor regularly just to make sure that it doesn't come back? Or what have they told you as a follow-up?
So it gets a little complicated, and this is where anyone who has endometriosis, and I do encourage anyone who's watching this, if you notice pain during intercourse, which is an important one, or you notice that maybe your periods are quite heavy, I thought that was normal. It's not. Please do talk to your OB, but from that, the management really comes down to birth control, and that's what was best for managing my endometriosis. Once they were able to get in there, burn it off, my OB suggested birth control. And I had bad experiences with birth control in the past, so I understand if women watching are like, oh gosh, because, you know, the pill and hormones, and there's a lot that goes into it, but it's kind of trial and error. And eventually I got an IUD. And at first I was like, oh gosh, I don't know if this is going to be for me, but honestly, since then it's been wonderful. And so this is something that helps me not only manage it, but it will hopefully get me to the promised land where once my husband and I start trying, which will be in about a year, we'll be able to open up those options. And then, you know, we'll be doing a lot of consulting from there, but that's just part of the journey as well when you deal with something like endometriosis.
Tabitha, thank you for being so candid and for being so open to share your story. I know that this is not an easy thing to do, much less on TV. So thank you for joining us, Tabitha. And before I let you go, Doctor, can you just give us some key takeaways that you want women to walk away after this interview?
Yeah, I'd love to. Firstly, pain is not normal. If you have pain and it's affecting your life, please seek help. And do talk to your doctors about possible endometriosis because they may not think of it. Be proactive. Don't normalize it. And secondly, just be hopeful for the future because there's a lot of research going on trying to improve endometriosis, trying to diagnose it through the blood and in the menstrual fluid so you don't need surgery to diagnose it. So there's a lot of work going on at UC San Diego and elsewhere.
I love it. Doctor, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. Tabitha, I appreciate your time as well. I love that you are at UC San Diego, by the way. If there's anything that develops, you have to let us know. We'd love to have you back.
Happy to.
Yes, thank you so much. Tabitha, take care. Thank you so much.